Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading part 1 of this CaitVi listener in which Jinx kidnaps you. Let's get into it. The cold metallic smell of the room makes your stomach churn. Chains clink softly as you shift uncomfortably against the rough stone wall. Wrists bound tightly. The flickering glow of neon lights outside seeps through the cracks in the walls, casting an eerie, otherworldly hue across the space. Finally awake, sleepyhead. A voice chirps, laced with manic delight, and you blink, your vision adjusting as Jinx steps into view. Her wild blue hair sways as she moves, her eyes glinting with something between curiosity and chaos, and she tilts her head, studying you like a predator sizing up its prey. What do you want? You ask, your voice slightly hoarse. And Jinx crouches down to meet you eye level, her grin unnervingly wide. You're important to them, aren't you? Big sis and her cupcake. Thought I'd see what all the fuss is about. Your heart clenches at the mention of Caitlyn and Vi. They'll come for me. You know that. Oh, I know they will. That's part of the fun. But don't worry, I'm not here to hurt you. Not yet, anyway. Jinx says, giggling as she twirls a grenade between her fingers. She leans closer, her eyes narrowing. I just want to get to know you. You swallow hard, trying to mask the fear her gaze makes you feel. Why? Why involve me? Jinx shrugs, rocking back on her heels. Because you're theirs. And I've gotta know what's so special about you that they'd risk everything for you. Her words sting, but you hold her gaze. Because they love me, and I love them. Simple as that. She laughs loudly, too loud, in a way that's high-pitched and grating. I didn't think you were that naive. Love, huh? That's rich. Love's stupid. You'd think Vi would have learned that by now, with how much she trusts it. Vi isn't stupid, and neither is Caitlyn. Love isn't, anyway. You say sharply, anger flaring in your chest. And Jinx pauses, her smile faltering for a fraction of a second, before it's replaced by something sharper. She leans in again, her voice dropping to whisper. But tell me, how does it feel, knowing you're the reason they'll come running into my trap? You freeze, the weight of her words settling over you. Of course this was never just about you. You were just a bait. They'll outsmart you. They'll know. You say, trying to sound more confident than you feel. Jinx's grin widens, and she twirls around, arms outstretched. Maybe, but it's not about winning, sweetheart. It's about the game, the chaos. And I have always been better at it than they are. Her words send a chill down your spine, because they're true. But you refuse to give her the satisfaction of seeing you break. Instead, you focus on something else. The flashes of vulnerability you've caught beneath her manic exterior. Why do you hate them so much? You ask quietly, and Jinx freezes mid-spin, her back to you. For a moment, the room feels impossibly still. When she turns, her expression is unreadable, her voice low. Hate's a strong word. Then why? Why do all this? She stares at you for a long moment, her eyes flickering with something unspoken. Then she laughs, the sound hollow this time as she shakes her head. You wouldn't get it. You're not one of us. One of who? The people you hurt? Or the people you kill? The words spill out before you can stop them. But they're still true. And Jinx's smile fades completely, her face darkening. She steps closer, looming over you. Careful, sweetheart. You don't know what you're talking about. Maybe not. But I know pain when I see it. You admit, meeting her gaze head on, and her breath hitches, so faint you almost miss it. And for a brief moment you see a flicker of something behind her eyes. Sadness, loneliness, and maybe even regret. But it's gone as quickly as it came, replaced by her usual grin. You're so fun. No wonder they like you. You don't respond, your mind racing. If there's any chance of reaching her, of understanding her, you have to try. They love you too, you know. Vi still does. Jinx stiffens, her smile dropping again. Don't, she says sharply, her voice losing its sing-song tone. It's true. Vi talks about you all the time. She misses you. You continue, your voice soft but firm. And Jinx turns away, her shoulders tense. Shut up. Jinx, I said shut up. She snaps, whirling around entering the grenade she'd been holding against the wall. It doesn't explode, but the sound of it clattering to the ground makes you flinch. And for a moment, neither of you speaks. The silence is heavy, broken only by the sound of your labored breathing. Jinx does not seem to be really seeing you right now. She seems a little bit anxious, like she's hearing someone else. And that's when you know there's no hope in reaching her at this given moment. So you stay quiet, hoping for her to calm down. And eventually, once she does, she just looks at you with anger and disdain. They're going to come for you. I'm sure they will. And when they do, you'll see for yourself how messy love really is. Jinx says, her voice quieter now. And that's the last you see of her. Her blue braids trailing behind her as she leaves. And you wonder if there is anything to be salvaged between her and Vi, or if everything is truly lost forever.